We're back. We're back. I just landed. It's midnight in El Paso. We're playing in Texas. We're at the border. I'm walking back to the room to freaking drop off my sweatshirt because it's midnight here. And it's still like 95 degrees outside. It's so hot. Dude, so here's the idea with this weekend's video. Couple things. Welcome back to the gig vlog. Subscribers that have been here liking these, we got another one coming at you. Here's what we're doing. Just one show this weekend. El Paso. Should be fun. Two special things. One, it's hot. Tomorrow we sound check from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and it is supposed to be 105 degrees. It is going to be terribly hot. We're playing outside for a 4th of July thing. So looking forward to that. Not really, but I hope my pain brings you guys some enjoyable content. On top of that, I got the Silver Sky set up, and instead of bringing out the DGT this week, I brought out the SE Silver Sky. So we're going to play the show with that, get some tones, see how it is. Also, extra on top of that, my good custom molded in-ears. I've got some JH in-ears that I really like, have a bad connection in one of the ears. So they are off in the shop, sent down to Florida, so I am back on the KZs. So we got a whole host of new things this week, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going right now to get we're going to like a sports bar, get some dinner, get a beer, hang out. And then tomorrow, the grind starts. It is incredibly hot, and yeah, so let's get it started. I'm going to take you out to the sports bar with me. All right, here we go. We're back at it on the road again. All right, let's do it, YouTube. Boom. All right, good morning, campers. You guys ever go to camp and they'd say that to you? You know what I mean? I did really like going to camp when I was a kid. I went up and through I think 8th grade. Got some really good memories. Anyways, side note, we're awake, just brushed my teeth, threw on a hat today because it is going to be so hot and sunny. I need the hat. Need protection. So I'm going to go get some coffee. We're just at a Holiday Inn, your standard, standard regular one. Not like, where were we 2 weeks ago? Up in North Dakota. Stayed at a really nice hotel up there, man. I think I got some of that for you guys. I honestly can't remember. These gig vlogs just keep coming and coming and coming. So a couple of updates. You guys, I think I'm going to invest in one of these gimbal things. Because right now, I've been doing the wide angle for my face for these. And you can see my arm, which I noticed once I was editing. Which, yes, I just hold my arm up and talk to it the whole time. Which hurts. Little gimbal thing I could hold. Phone would be stable. The one I was looking at, I can't remember the name, but it even comes with a little light, and then it's got tracking software. So check this out. If I invest in one of these things, it'll be easier to hold while I'm vlogging for you guys. Then it has a baby tripod on the bottom, so it can be set down. While I'm playing, it's got body tracking and face tracking software on it. So I could set it side stage, and no more of those shots where I go up towards the crowd and then you can't see me because my phone doesn't move. The phone would just move with it. I think it looked really good, man. So anyways, thinking about that, was looking at that this morning because I clicked on one, you know how it is, and Instagram is just beating me with them now. But it's kind of good. I am going to invest in one. There's some cheaper ones, but the one I was looking at, a little more expensive, and I think I'm just going to go for the nicer one. I like doing this, and this and that. So, you guys, I've got the 10,000K giveaway. It's a little giveaway, but video coming up after this one. And that'll just be kind of content or explaining what it is, who I've partnered with, that type of stuff. So, new things for today. It's an extremely hot sound check. That's what we're dealing with. And gig, I think we play at 8. I think it's still 98, 99 degrees at 8. It's 92 right now and rising. We sound check in a few hours. It's supposed to be 105, 103, 105 during sound check. So that's a factor today. Factor number 2. These, if you guys don't know and you're looking for some universal in-ears, are KZ, the letter KZs. There's a bunch of categories in the product. They're cheap, really good, just non-molded in-ears. Buy them off Amazon. They're awesome. I used these for years, and you know, for what they are, they're really good. These ones are like 35 bucks. But that's to contrast my more than $2,000 custom molded in-ears that have a problem and are in the shop, unfortunately. So we're back to this today, and I'm really curious. So one thing about them is sound quality, right? So you're dealing with just a little lesser sound quality, parts-wise and driver-wise. I think the in-ears I have now have 8 drivers in each ear. It's 16 drivers total. I think these are maybe 3 or 4 drivers in each ear. It's also not custom molded, and I ran out of the foam tips, so I just have gel tips on this thing today. It's like a flat-out little earbud. Those custom molded ones, the big thing is it lowers the volume a lot. It's like the best earplug ever, especially once sound starts going through. I could be on a plane, you cannot hear a thing. I mean, I can't remember how much they market it for, 22 or 26 dB reduction. It's a lot. And to be honest, getting the custom molded ones, I've had them for less than a year, and it's been really tough to get used to. I'm so much used to being able to hear more of my amp on stage, and I'll still pop a right one out to be able to do that, especially during like those big solo moments. But anyways, stuff to think about. If any of you guys need some in-ears, you know, and I waited for years and years and years to get a custom molded pair because I didn't really need it. These are really good, and I would encourage you to go on Amazon and just look up KZ. It's great as a backup pair too. You know, they're only 35 bucks, and it gets the job done. They normally come with foam tips, which is a little bit of an earplug. I lost the foam tip, so we're out here today. So that's new. Hot. I don't have my normal in-ears. And then finally, we brought out the Silver Sky instead of the DGT. Now, I love the Silver Sky. It's really good. I'm used to playing this gig with the DGT. I've done this before, but it's still, I haven't done it before. I haven't done it since I started doing the box amps. And it does make me just a little like, I hope I get up there and don't really miss the DGT. But we've got the Silver Sky today. I just had it set up and worked on. There's a whole nother video coming about that. Okay, lots of ranting. I'm going to go downstairs, get some coffee, and I'm going to take you guys along like we always do, man. I love making this stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy following it, listening to me rant. We're talking music gear, we're playing, we're hanging. This is life on the road, man. All right, let's go get some coffee. Made it. I think it's called Cougar Park. It's just a straight up little park. Doing a 4th of July party here tonight. So I think there's some fireworks. Small stage. Cooler. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. So we're gonna take you around, do sound check. I'm gonna strap the GoPro on. We're gonna start filming. Let me take you up there. There is an LED wall. Check it, guys, we're rocking the box again. I've just got this on my backline order, and until I switch it out, this is what we're gonna have. So, getting used to them, testing it out, and today we're gonna test it with the Silver Sky, right? With the SE Silver Sky. That might be the title of this video. I take the SE Silver Sky out on a gig. Done stuff. Look, we got Trip over here. We're filming his. Y'all check out his stuff. Should be good. You know, I've done a lot of sound checks like this where you look out and it's just a park or whatever, and obviously there's going to be a bunch of blown up, all this stuff's going to be blown up, probably water or whatnot, but sometimes you're surprised and people really show out to this stuff. We'll see. I know there's fireworks tonight. Alright, let's strap the GoPro on. Let's get the GoPro going. We're going to set her up. Alright, how about that? Alright, here we go. Okay, here we are. We're doing it. GoPro, we're on. Let's get over here. Oh, thanks, man. All right, so this is someone asked in the last video what a guitar boat was. It's just a guitar stand that holds multiple guitars. That's all it is. I tried to angle the GoPro a little bit better, so it's not pointed so down. All right, the classic, we got the loom. We got extra cables, my special little box, so let's get the loom out. I gotta redo for wireless is good. Got the goodie box. This, right, for the mic stand. It's gonna hold my slide. And now Trip needs to borrow this box, so we're gonna give it to him. Okay. All right, Trip. Set this up here for you, bro. Thanks, man. Well, what are we drinking today? I've got a Sprite and a Gatorade. Opened the cooler and I had to dig past all the beer to get to the hydrating. It's hot, man. At least we're in the shade and it's not as humid as Nashville, but it's hot. What's your favorite flavor Gatorade? Okay. Let's set this board up. So I normally I mirror it with his, kind of where the length is. Chandler's about, if I go a little bit farther, maybe right there, huh? I think that doesn't look too bad. Now this is the mic line cable, which will run back here. I'll get my guitars out in a second. Let's set up this guitar boat now, because I'm gonna run, actually we'll lightly set up the loom. So all that's in the loom is just this material, and you just put your chords in there, right? Makes the stage look a little bit cleaner. And this runs back to the amp. This runs back to power back by the amp. So I can power my pedal board with no cables coming up and like out there and looking all messy and stuff. So that's what that is. Okay. Show y'all how I set this up. So it looks messy, but look, we're gonna clean this right up. Okay. So this I normally take and I'll snake under here. Let's see. Let me throw that in there. Did y'all hear that? This should be because then me and Trip are always rolling it down. That way you're rolling. So I just stuff that under there. Then I take this. This is from my pedal board, and I just loop it through here again in the back. And we hit the output. Then we've got a fairly clean looking little cable setup, and I don't got a bunch of weird shit coming off of it, right? Okay. Let's open up this guitar boat. Push this over here. So this is a boat, right? Someone asked in the last video what that was. Just one of these multi-guitar stand holders, you know? Nice and easy. Let's finish running this loom. It's gonna run all back by here. Then it's just gonna come up right here. We're gonna try to link these inputs. See if that works. I don't know that it will, but we're gonna try. Then it looks like we got power right here. Now my pedal board is powered. Okay, we're gonna move these cables a little bit. Both of them made it.
So we got old girl. What? Oh, yeah. So, there's one little guy. Now, new guy. Are we both rocking blue tonight?
Mine's a little blue.
Yeah, yours is more blue.
Hey, did you lock it down?
Me? This is already locked down.
Oh.
This one's been locked down. Yeah.
I thought it was floating.
No,
no,
the DGT's floating. Yeah. This one they ship like locked. But I'm gonna, now that he did a good job on this, I'm gonna take in the DGT to him and have him lock it, because that guitar is perfect right now.
Yeah.
I don't want anything changed. But locking it would just help with going to like, I used to play What I See and drop D. You know, when I had this.
Dude, it's just unless you have like a full locking system, and even then, if you break a string, the guitar's over.
Yeah, thankfully, never in my entire playing career have I broken a string.
You're gonna break one, really?
Yeah, it doesn't even sound believable. You have to dig through it first. Actually, they're right here. There's two of them. Just make sure to take those off.
Yeah, I will. Cool.
Yeah, I always say that tonight I'll break one, but it sounds like I'm lying. It's really true. Never have I broken a string during a performance.
I broke two the other night.
Yeah, you fucked up that acoustic guitar in a different kind of way.
In a not good way.
Yeah, you did something to that, man. Okay.
I was on working there for it. If it was the end of 2016 or 15 or 17.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, they're awesome, man.
They got
Like,
a lot of crazy stuff now.
yeah. I don't have. I mean, it's a pretty simple board. It used to just be this, and I just got these two. But yeah, I keep it pretty simple, man. It's just this does all my effect stuff, and this just drives. And then this is great for the single coils going into.
I see more than just the Kemper. Usually you're just.
Oh, bro, yeah, we're. I'm so thankful that this is a band and we're a real amp band.
Yeah,
you know, we're not a no Kempers.
I'm not against it. It's just all I
It's
see
easy
nowadays,
use, and
so
I get it too.
yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
it's easy,
I like.
to
Yeah, I'm trying to. My backline has always been like he'll do this, and I do like a deluxe or a twin. And normally I'm playing humbuckers, and I started trying to switch to these just recently for a little more cut in the mix, not too woofy.
Yeah.
Especially this. Before I got those two, this was my main like always on drive, and this gets a little woofy sometimes. On the single coil it's great, but on the humbucker, so yeah, we'll see how. I'm about to just see what I can make this sound like with the single coils, you know.
Our company got just contracted to do just the stage.
Oh,
like
yeah?
The actual stage and the decking.
Okay.
And then they needed backline guys, so they called us like, hey, can you guys just help us?
Oh yeah, so
But we
you're the
didn't-
backline guy for this
well,
too.
we only brought, well, we didn't bring the kit, we just brought, they're like, just bring like 2 amps and this, that, but
Yeah.
we have like 70 amps.
Oh, really?
And half of them are Fenders or
Yeah.
Hot Rod Deluxe.
Yep, most of the time I like a Fender. The Hot Rod Deluxe, I've owned one. That was like my first tube amp ever.
I love it, it's great.
And it's great, but now I've got, I move around now. I've got like a Surabella reverb that's like a Fender style
nice,
platform,
yeah.
right? 6L6, 44 watts, but I've been playing at home a lot too. I got one of the PRS like HDRX 20s. It's a cool little amp. It's a little different, you know, in between the Fender and this thing.
Clean, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So I think when we're back out on the road, what I'll do when we're bringing our own amps is I'll just run 2 of those 20 watt HDRX, and then we, you know, fire it back wherever.
I mean, as long as they're getting the sound out that you want, the majority of the sound you're getting from your pedals. I mean, obviously it's, you have a bad amp, it's gonna sound bad.
Yeah.
If you got something somewhat decent,
Man,
and you're able to
it
run
tends
why
to
not?
work. It
Yeah.
tends to work,
There
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's cool. I've never had anyone comment on the pulp and peel.
Right.
Yeah, but they're cool, man. I mean, it's simple and does what it does. What it does.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even build those because they stopped building them when I was there.
Do you still build pedals?
No, I'm a drummer. I actually was just
Oh,
there
okay.
for work. My sister's, well, now ex-boyfriend was the mod manager there.
Oh, okay, nice.
So he got me the job, and it was fun. It was a great vibe.
I bet it was cool.
Hanging out all
I
the
like
time.
following their
All
YouTube
people
stuff.
came
Yeah.
in all the time to meet great people.
What's the main guy's name? Is it Josh? John.
Josh Henry Scott,
Josh,
sorry.
yeah.
JHS for his name.
Yeah, that's Josh Henry Scott. That's okay. I didn't know that was why it was JHS. Okay, cool.
Grow up.
Me grow up?
Yeah.
Why? Because I
didn't know it was Scott's initials.
I didn't.
I
Did
didn't
you
either
know
until I
that?
started
Did
working
you?
there, and he was like, "Oh, this is Josh."
Well, yeah, but you're a gear. You're deeper into gear than I am.
I'm definitely not. I'm a drummer myself. I don't know shit about guitar. I like
But you
the
happen to know the one random pedal on the, which here no one notices. It doesn't have the name on it either,
yeah,
so
it's
you
on
don't
the
know.
bottom.
Yeah, it's on the bottom or side.
It's always interesting to see him though. I'm always running into people, and it's because when I started working there, they were still pretty boutique, pretty
Yeah.
small,
Yep.
and then it just blew up.
Yeah. Now I mean they're huge
They
now.
started making custom pedals for everybody.
Yeah.
So it blew up immediately.
Dude, they are. They're huge now, man.
And then I moved away, so I had to quit. So,
Yeah.
I got out right before it blew up completely.
Yeah. It's a good company.
Like John Belushi at all inclusive resort.
Okay, off the bat, it's not what we want.
What about Rosie O'Donnell at a Golden Corral? God bless. Yeah.
All right, you guys. It's the first little sound of it. So we got the channels linked.
Oh no.
Tim,
What?
could you speak your amp like
Yeah.
just beyond that wall? 'Cause it's just literally like
Yeah, give me just a second and I will.
it's gaslighting.
It's what?
Gaslighting. 'Cause
I mean,
it's
I know
shit
you
that-
want to hear it, dude.
No, I do
That's
wanna hear
normally how yours is. It's right there, and all I hear in my left ear is. Say, damn, that dude's out of tune. I'm just kidding.
That's half true.
You're also always using a backline guitar.
Dude,
Dude, that thing would not stay in tune to save my. Thank God I didn't have to play the show with that.
Oh man.
Okay, you guys. I don't think it sounds too bad, huh? Now, normally with this, I put on the noise gate because it does get kind of noisy once I start kicking on drives, you know. And that's just the nature of these, you know. You're not really going to get away from it.
That makes sense. Yeah. It's right here, so I put my name up here. Put my golf ball marker right there.
Sorry, we will need one.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Let me get one more little. Thank you.
I always tell people, like, let me drive the car. I'll drive all day.
Arduous. I think that's the word for today and for Soundcheck. Man, lots of problems today with the console, with wiring, with all kinds of stuff. I tried to get you guys a couple little clips. Really long, hot day, man. Silver Sky's good. I'm just so used to the humbuckers that I'm kind of missing that right now, honestly. But it's gonna rip. The guitar feels great. Just got it set up. You can see behind me we got a big little fair thing happening. And it's just a 60-minute set tonight, so nice and easy. I am tired. We were out in the sun for 5 hours today. 5 hours. Whew. Yeah, just goes to show if you guys have been following along, every one of these gigs is different, you know. Last week, it's a crazy pool party. California, it was beautiful out. Now I'm in as hot as could be El Paso, and it is just, it's unending, you know. But I couldn't be more grateful to be doing this. So I'm gonna try and get some good clips of us playing. Hopefully it sounds good. I don't know. We go on in about 10 minutes, so we're looking forward to it. All right, you guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Here we go. Let's do a show.
We'll never be this lyric right here. And it goes like this. I need you to sing it. Ready? Woo-hoo. That's all it is. You can do that, you can do naturally be a songwriter, right? Chandler, show me go woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. If I say troublemaker, y'all say that. Let's try it out. Troublemaker. Troublemaker. One more time, loud and proud.
What need for my YouTube, and now you're in my romantic videos.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
To Janelle.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, Janelle. Y'all smell that?
Now this, we got some Texas barbecue. Oh, they catered it well.
All right, man. I'm back from the road. I'm editing this video and realized I never did an outro. I never did a proper goodbye or anything. I'll tell you what, I want to talk a little bit to you guys about this gig. We had, I tried to throw as many clips in as I could, but Soundcheck was long, like I said in the video. We had a lot of problems, and we were sitting out there for hours waiting for stuff to get fixed, and I threw in the clips I had, but then when it came showtime, I had instantly a bunch of problems with my wireless. The wireless kept cutting in and out, or not even cutting in and out. It was sending like a hard static sound through the amp. And this is a great point. I always keep a little 1/4 inch down right by my board in case something like that happens, because I've had something like that happen before. And then I can quickly just halfway through or at the end of the first song, I unplugged the wireless and I plugged right into the 1/4 inch. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I don't know what's wrong. And man, that goes to show, you know, stuff doesn't always go perfectly. And you got to be prepared for that. And another thing I want to talk about to end this video is a little bit of the mental aspect. You know, we had a really long day. Stuff wasn't working right. At the very beginning of the show, stuff's not working right. I'm exhausted because I've been out in the sun all day long. And some of it is kind of, okay, mentally, how do I stay in it, try and still put on a good performance? And that's hard, man. The mental aspect of music, you know, I can play, but keeping yourself there mentally and being in it, it's really easy to get in your head, and that'll affect your playing. At least it does for me. So if you guys want to write some comments about times you've dealt with stuff like that, problems you've had on a gig before, and how you dealt with it, and kind of that mental aspect of music, which I could make a whole dedicated video on by itself, because it's just as much a mind game, you know, of being in it, feeling good, getting your head in the right place to play well, at least for me. And it's hard to not be there and trying to phone it in, you know. There's a lot of people in lawn chairs for this gig. By the end, we had a good crowd up front, but at the beginning, it's a lawn chair crowd, a ton of people, but, you know, kids running around and stuff, and it's like, okay, how do we get this and stay in the mindset and perform like it's some of the gigs y'all have seen me play where there's 10,000 people standing and everyone's at a barricade and screaming. You know, it's different gigs. So some problems to this gig with my wireless. Chandler had some problems with his wireless too. Really long sound check. And I think that's a good thing to show. It's being like, you know, it doesn't always all go perfect, but we still put on a great show. And I did my best to give a performance, stay in the moment, play as good as I could. As I said in one of those clips, it was so windy and my hair kept going like this. And I'm like, there's one solo that I wasn't even recording at the time, where I missed the fret a little bit because my hair was so on my face and I went to the wrong fret. You know, all those things are just trying to get you off your game mentally. And it really is just to stay in the pocket. Don't let it freak you out. Don't think about it too much and just keep trucking. Keep on going, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Write some comments about some problems you've had on gigs before. A time where mentally maybe you weren't there and you had to really work to get it going and put on the best performance you could and play as good as you can. You know, I'd love to hear some of your guys' stories. You guys, next video coming up is for the 10,000 subscriber little giveaway I'm doing. It's simple, but it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm really excited about it. So I hope you're enjoying this. Following along, there will be another one next week. We're going to New Mexico coming up next, and I'm going to sign off here. So if you liked it, hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want more. Hit the bell. Do all the things. Until next time, thank you so much, and peace.